Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on Carefresh bedding for small animals and reptiles and birds. You can actually use it for too. So it's really just a bedding for like a lot of variety of animals, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to show you like one of the packages. I actually have two bags, so I'm going to show you this package and I'll show you the other one. This one is the Carefresh Confetti. This is the first bag I ever got of it for my first ever hamster. So it's like the first bit of bedding I've ever even bought in my life was Carefresh. And I actually still have some of it. Carefresh bedding, basically, it says that they convert fibers and previously a waste product of the paper industry and turn it into bedding. And basically, it's supposed to like help make sure that your cage doesn't stink as fast and it soaks up water. And I will tell you that, I'll show you like a little bit of it. It does soak up water like really good because my cousin actually has a hamster. And he uses like the pine bedding or something. I don't even know what he uses, but it's like the wood bedding. And I noticed that actually like doesn't soak up anything. You can like see water piles still in the cage and pee piles. So I think this does a really good job of soaking up stuff, and it doesn't smell. It virtually has like no scent to it, which is really nice. And as you guys may know, if you guys use wood bedding before, wood bedding does have like a distinct smell to it that is there even like if you just clean the cage and it's brand new bedding. That's really nice that there's no smell to it, so that there's no like there's nothing smell. I really like it. I do like it just because of the whole no smell thing, but it does one thing that bothers me is that I think that it claims that it helps keep your cage you know, odor. It's supposed to control the odor better than like wood bedding. I really don't think it does, because honestly it doesn't smell when you put the bedding in right away because the bedding has no smell to it. But like after probably 2 days my cage starts to like smell, and it's really terrible because I can't, you know, afford to clean it every 2 days because it takes a lot of bedding because I have a tank cage for my dwarf hamster, so it takes a lot of bedding, so I can't afford to do it every 2 days because I'd be buying bedding probably once a week if I did it every 2 days. So I mean, it's not really bad. You know, you can only smell it when you take the lid off and you put your head in there, but then it just, I don't think it like lives up to like the expectations I think a lot of people will have for it. I think a lot of people will expect it to, you know, since it says that it controls odor, it'll, you know, be like a miracle worker. It really isn't. It's still, your hamster, to me, my hamster still has odor like 2 days after putting it in there. I don't know, maybe it's just my hamster, maybe it's because I have a tank cage. I mean, that might have something to do with it because I don't have bars to like ventilate it, so that might be it. But I also just got a new pack yesterday. I'm hoping that this might be a little bit better. It's the Carefresh Natural, and so I haven't opened it yet because I'm not going to use it till my next cleaning, which won't be for a couple days. But if you can kind of see that it's brown, and it just looks more natural, and there's kind of looks like there's like wood pieces in it. I don't know, it looks like a lot, it looks like more natural than the confetti, obviously, because it's brown in color. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend it to people who don't want to use bedding that's wood. And also for dwarf hamsters, you aren't supposed to use wood bedding to begin with, shavings, because it can go into the respiratory system and whatever, and it can cause them to like die potentially. Other thing is, I've heard a lot of people say that their hamsters have gotten mites from Carefresh bedding, or they have suspected that mites might be occurring, and I'm not really too I don't really know much about mites. I just kind of know that it occurs like when you don't wash your cage enough or change enough, or it gets dirty and you keep it dirty. So I'm not really sure. So I can't really say that if Carefresh bedding causes that, because I've never experienced my hamster, you know, like getting sick or anything. But I think that this bedding is like very dusty, and I think a lot of people will tell you that if they've used it, that it's kind of just like, it has like, when you touch it, you can kind of just like feel like it's like a dusty bedding. So I mean, I would honestly only recommend it for dwarfs probably, because dwarfs, you know, just can't use wood to begin with, but and they're not supposed to. But I mean, if you have a regular sized hamster who can use shaving beddings, I'd probably just say buy the wood shavings, because the wood shavings are actually cheaper than the Carefresh bedding to begin with. So I really only recommend this if your hamster, needs this kind of bedding to, make sure they don't die. But if your hamster can use wood shaving beddings, I'd probably just say go with wood shavings because it's cheaper. It does the same exact job, and I don't think that this is any more special besides that you can get it in colors. So if you have Carefresh bedding, please comment below and tell me what you think about it, or if you use a certain kind of bedding for your dwarf hamster that you find works better. I'm going to try new products, so please leave a comment below. Thank you.